NFL preseason football Thursday night, August the 13th. And I've got two of your national TV games tonight on Thursday free for you with picks and analysis. We're going to look at your ESPN national TV game at 8 Eastern, Cardinals and Raiders. And then that NFL Network national TV game at 9 Eastern Thursday night, Titans and 49ers. One of the biggest totals and one of the biggest point spreads in each of those two games. I'm going to tell you why and if there's still value. Two free plays and analysis coming up for Thursday night NFL action right here, right now. Hi, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, right back here on WagerTalk TV. Land of the free on WagerTalk TV, giving you two free NFL plays. And I hope you enjoyed the start last season as I gave you the Hall of Fame side and total last Thursday with the Panthers and the over. And, of course, you know how good Thursday Night Football has been for us the last couple of years, hitting over 70% of the NFL on all Thursday night free plays. And, of course, we'll have all those prime games for you this season as well. So make sure you click subscribe and you click the bell here as well for instant notifications on WagerTalk TV so you never miss out when a free play video for whether it's college football, pro football, or Major League Baseball is posted each day here on the channel. All right, let's look at your ESPN game first at 8 o'clock Eastern, and this is Cardinals at Raiders. And I mentioned, of course, last week we did the free play video for Panthers-Cardinals. So, yes, the Cardinals do have the benefit of a game in hand, one of only two teams that get that fourth preseason game. Whoever gets the Hall of Fame game gets that fourth preseason game. It used to be 5 games and 4 for everyone else. Well, as you know, back in 2021, there was no preseason in 2020 after COVID. And in 21, they agreed to drop it down to 3 preseason games. But that Hall of Fame game gives the two teams a fourth game. And the Cardinals do benefit. Last year, the teams that played in it, Lions and Chargers, both came back to win their next game. And historically, these teams do have a bit of an edge with a second game versus a first game team. Yet, we find the Cardinals as a slight underdog here, 1.5 point dog. And they are coming off a loss, so they'll be motivated. But what I want to point out is how high the total is in this game, currently around 41.5. And it's tied for the biggest total this week in the NFL preseason. And boy, when I was a kid, you'd used to see low 30s, right? The first week, they'd be like 32s, 33s. Defense is always ahead of the offense. Well, that has not been the case, especially since they've gone to this current 3-game format over 5 seasons ago. We've seen some very high-scoring week ones. In fact, the week 1 games have been higher scoring on average than the week 2 games. So these teams come out ready to play, and it's such an offensive era in the NFL. It makes a lot of sense. They're focusing on offense. They're trying to get everything fine-tuned. We have more mobile quarterbacks nowadays as well, which can wreak havoc. I mentioned that last week in that handicap of the HOF, the Hall of Fame game, that Carolina with King had that mobile quarterback, and they put up 63 points in that game. And by the way, it was not misleading last week. Even though the Cardinals lost 33-30, they had some big statistical edges in that game. In fact, if you look at the overall box score, there were 48 first downs in the game. Cardinals had a 425 to 378 yards edge. They had 6.5 yards per play. So Arizona came out smoking. Even though they lost the game, they put up 30 points, 6.5 yards per play. And I think it gets even better this week as they're expected to play their starters now. They didn't necessarily play their starters last week in the Hall of Fame game, but now with the game in hand, that is the game plan here, which means we're going to see even more firepower from what's a pretty good Arizona quarterback rotation. Last week, we did not see the top 2 guys play. We did not get Jacoby Brissett, who's the expected starter. He's expected to see some action. And, of course, who wears short shorts? Minshew wears short shorts, and he's wearing them back in Las Vegas where he played at one point, and it's going to be just as hot as Arizona. Minshew, my man, is expected to be the backup this year. He should get some game time as well. And then the heavy lifting is going to go to Carson Beck, the rookie, who played the majority of the game last week. And boy, did Beck look good last week in his rookie debut. You know, what is he, 24 or 25 years old? He's a man. Well, he was 15 for 19 last week in his preseason NFL debut and played fantastic. And I look for the same this week against a Raider defense that's definitely going to be suspect, having not played a game yet. Beck, by the way, finished with a 125 QB rating, but he was outdone by the fourth stringer, Slovis, who's had a couple years in the NFL. He's bounced around, been pretty mediocre, but he was 9 for 10 with a 144 QB rating. So, yeah, the Arizona quarterback rotation is stacked from start to finish, and they've got experience. Raiders, though, also, and oh, by the way, you got a young head coach, Mike LaFleur, rookie head coach, who was the offensive coordinator with the Rams the last 3 years. So you know he's offensive-minded. Well, let's turn our attention now to the Raiders. They've also got a rookie head coach, Clint Kubiak. And yes, he is the son of Gary Kubiak, former Bronco quarterback and coach. And by the way, Gary Kubiak had 11 years in the NFL, and 9 of those 11 years, he had a winning record or a break-even record, 2-2 or better in 9 of those 11 years. In fact, Gary Kubiak, his father, only had one losing season his first 10 NFL preseasons. So I do think Clint's going to take this game serious, and it already appears to be that way. It's a home debut for a new coach, and he's already expected that his starters will play in this game. And yes, they're also implementing a new offensive system, but as we saw with the Cardinals last week and a rookie coach, it didn't make any difference. Cardinals had 425 offensive yards and 30 points. So here again, I think the Raiders, just like the Cardinals, are going to be offensive focused. And Clint Kubiak, of course, was the Seattle Seahawks offensive coordinator last year during their Super Bowl championship. And they've got Kirk Cousins, who is expected to see some work as they want him up to speed with this new Raider offense. And then after that, you've got the number 1 draft pick, Fernando Mendoza, national champion from Indiana, very athletic and mobile quarterback, which I love in the preseason, and a smart quarterback. He's expected to get the majority of the reps. So, yeah, there's some uncertainty there, but I think he'll play well just like Carson Beck did. Mendoza against Carson Beck. How much fun is this preseason game going to be? And then, in relief, the third stringer is veteran Aiden O'Connell. No slouch there. So a lot of quarterback firepower for both teams. 2 rookie quarterbacks that are offensive coordinators that want offense. Let's not overthink this one, pun intended. I like the over 41.5 in this game between the Cardinals and Raiders on ESPN at 8 Eastern. Now, 41 is a key number with totals. There's about a 3 to 4% chance it'll land on 41. But preseason, it's a little less likely because teams go for 2 more often and there's a little more mishaps. But 41 is a key total, so I like it a lot more if you can find a 41 or less. So keep an eye, shop around. But over is only the only way I would play this total. Is it should be a fun game to watch on Thursday night. All right, let's look at your other game on the nighttime card at 9 o'clock Eastern Thursday. This one on NFL Network, Tennessee at San Francisco. And you'll notice this is a big point spread for week 1. Almost every game on the board this week is less than a field goal. There's only a handful of games. There's 2 6s on Friday night. And by the way, check back Friday. I will have more NFL preseason free plays for both Friday and Saturday. Yet another reason. Click subscribe, click the bell here on WagerTalk TV so you never miss out. We got a couple 6-point favorites on Friday, but this 5-point favorite in Tennessee is one of the biggest numbers here in week 1. So is it warranted? And yes, I think it is. Line isn't high enough. I think Tennessee wins this game by more than a touchdown, probably by double digits, and they have so many edges here. First, let's talk about the new head coach. Robert Saleh came over from the Jets, and the Jets are miserable the last few seasons. But Saleh takes the preseason really serious. In fact, in his initial season, 2-0-1, then 3-0, then 3-1, then 2-1. That's right, 10-2 straight up as the Jets head coach in the preseason. So he's going to look to win. And he's already said he's going to play his starters in this game, maybe for several series. So we also have that motivational edge. And then we look at the quarterback rotation. Hey, it's the real deal here for Tennessee. They're going to be solid from start to finish. And this is a great quarterback rotation all preseason long from a motivated new head coach. Cam Ward, he's going to get some extended work. And then you got veteran Mitchell Trubisky, the former Bears starter. And you got Will Levis, another starter for Tennessee for several years. You've got 3 starting quarterbacks. And then Hendon Hooker is the 4th stringer, but he's got experience in the NFL as well, and he very well could see the majority of the second half. I've got no problem with that. He's a mobile quarterback, played at Virginia Tech and Tennessee, of course, and he was with the Lions in recent preseasons. He's gotten some work there as well. He has not had a great passer rating. He's very, very, very mediocre, and that's because of 1 touchdown, 4 interceptions. But with those 3 other guys ahead of him with the starters playing, Hooker might not be in as much as he might be next week. And he is kind of the X factor here, but he's a mobile quarterback, so I think he can cause some havoc in this one. Against the 49ers team, I just don't think he's going to care about this game. Kyle Shanahan, a veteran head coach. He's been here, done that. 49ers are a much better team, and the Titans are also a struggling team. Those are the type of teams like the Jets are struggling. Saleh always played well in the preseason. Look at Shanahan's recent records. He did okay for a while, when he was younger in the NFL. I think he took it a little more serious. But overall, he's 14-12 during his career. But he started his first 3 years in San Francisco going 7-5, and then he went 4-2 after COVID. But the last 3 years, it's really changed. He's had just 1 preseason win each of the last 3 seasons, and even when they've won the games, they've been very close. But the losses have not been. Let's look back over the last 3 years. In Week 1, back in 2023, he lost by 27 points, 34-7 to the Raiders. The other loss was by 11. He won his game by 1 in that season. He went 1-1-1 in 2024, He lost the opener again to the Titans, by the way, on the road by 4, 17-13. Then he had a 6-point home win coming off that loss, and then he had a tie. And then last year, the home opener, first week, he lost 30-9, lost by 21 points at home in week 1, just like this situation. Did get a narrow 3-point win against the Raiders after that, coming off the loss, and then lost by 7 at home again. So both games last year at home, he lost by 7 or more. I like the Titans in this game. I like the motivational edge for Tennessee. I like the quarterback rotation. I think they're going to play their starters longer. Don't let the number fool you. I don't think 5 is high enough. I look for them to win by anywhere from 7 to maybe double digits. Take a look at the Tennessee Titans. Lay the 5 on NFL Network, 9 o'clock Eastern, Thursday night. Hey, there you go. Deep dive into 2 NFL preseason games for you this Thursday night. Don't let anybody tell you you can't handicap and bet the NFL preseason. I just proved that wrong. Some deep dive analysis, and I've been doing this now for 30 years. That's right. I started in August of 1996, was my first preseason as a full-time professional NFL bettor and handicapper, and I've given my best bets to my clients now for over 30 years. This will be my 31st football season. This is my 31st NFL preseason. 30 years of experience going into our 31st season. You see how that works. Put that knowledge and expertise to work for you and get my best bets each and every day. Of course, I also have a bonus free play. These videos are great, but the true strongest free play each and every day is on my page because it's the last cut, just a bit outside for being a best bet. So go to my page daily. Get the bonus free play right now, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. And, of course, you can get there quicker with shortcut wt.buzz/SM. And while you're there, check out the daily best bets. Yeah, we're talking football, but baseball is red hot, over a 60% start to the month of August, and that's no surprise. Just 2 years ago at WagerTalk, we finished on a 52-24 run over the final 3 months into the World Series and picked up 97 units of profit in baseball alone. So, yeah, football is here. You've got that bankroll, but continue to build it daily with baseball as well. Right now, we have a buy 3, get 3 days free. 3 days, and you get 3 more days free. So instead of 3 for $69, it's 6 days for $69, dude. Or we have a rest of year special, which gets all of college and pro football, also the rest of the baseball season, basketball for the first few months, all the way through December 31st for $7.99. That's a 47% discount off the normal rate. But an even better offer for just a few $100s more, add the other 7 months and make it a full year package from August to August. My 1-year, 365-day all-access discount is available right now. Instant $811 discount gets it down to $3 a day, about $1 a play. And best of all, you're getting the best added bonus I've ever had because it's the first time I've ever had it. And I just released it this week. And this is the first time I've told you in an NFL video about it. It's Market Call Live each and every Thursday night before the Thursday night games kick off. Interactive, private, personal call with me for my all-access clients only as we break down the Thursday night game. And you know that's golden information because 70% on the NFL prime games the last couple years. But more importantly, you're going to get an advanced look at my NFL public data before the video goes out. You're going to get insider access to my 10,000 game simulation, college football, ask any game you want. Also, contest strategy for those of you in Survivor contest, Pick 5 contest, or even weekly contest. Open book for you, and it's for private inter-access, all-access clients only. And this is a great opportunity to take advantage because it's included free right now when you sign up for the 1-year special. Go to my page, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com. You can see all the details, and it doesn't matter what package you get. You can buy 3, get 3, or do the 1-year all-access. Everyone's getting the same exact plays I'm using every day, my personal best bets, and it's been that way for over 30 years. Put my knowledge to use for you this year in football, basketball, and baseball, college and pro, and take a true, consistent investment approach each and every day. And this 1-year all-access with that instant $811 discount truly gets it down to like $1 a play for the next 365 days and nights, and you're getting Market Call Live included with your all-access membership. Check it out now, and go get that daily free play, Steve Merril, WagerTalk.com, wt.buzz/SM. Hey, if you're liking these free play videos, all I ask is a quick thumbs up, like, and I will keep them coming all football season. And if you're on your mobile device, smash that hype button as well. Thumbs up, like, click the hype button on your mobile device, and comment below because I do truly read the comments. What NFL preseason games are you looking at this week? If you have any inside information on quarterback rotations, coaches' motivation, drop it in the comments below. And hey, look, I do these videos a couple days before the games because I want to get them up for you so you have plenty of shelf life and time to view them and do your own handicapping. But things change. If you see any updates, especially the games I just covered, drop them in the comments below so we can all learn and earn and win together here on Wager Talk TV. And don't forget, click subscribe and click that bell for instant notifications so you'll know when all these free videos are posted each and every day this football season, and my daily free play baseball videos as well. If You can also keep in touch on social media on X and Instagram at Steve Merril. You know the deal. 2 R's, 1 L. Merril at Steve Merril, just like you see on your screen on both X and Instagram. And stay tuned here to WagerTalk TV because you also know there's more free play videos coming up next.